Good afternoon. This is the May 2nd, 2019 video update. This is Chief Lincoln's filling in for Chief Parnell, who's out on vacation. So I'm going to do my best to get through this as briefly as possible, but convey the information because I know your time is important. CAS accreditation is coming up. We've been working on this for get ambulance accreditation. Station visits are scheduled for June 13 and 14. You should have been reviewing the information on your desktop. Please make sure you're ready to answer the questions that the assessors may have, and it's very important that we get this right. A lot of time and energy has been spent getting this to this point, and we just need your help to see it through. Last night we had some EMT graduations from Polk State College. Great program over there. These are three of our members in the PDRTP diversity program. So congratulations to Malik Brown, Sherry Perkins, Jamie Van Diver. Presume they will be going on to the Fire Academy, and if so, good luck with that. Make sure you give these people a pat on the back and a handshake when you see them, and congratulate them on their recent accomplishments. Speaking of graduations, I had the pleasure of going to South Florida State College on Monday night and watching some of our employees graduate from the Fire Academy. So before you, we've got Deanna Ferris, Lynn Casista, Abigail Castillo, Jen Bowden Evans, Christopher Dunfield, Tim Christensen, and James Bilikowski. I also understand that Steve Lawless and Gary McDaniel also graduated. So hats off to you guys and gals. I know that was a long, arduous road, and we're so glad you got it, and we're looking forward to seeing you complete the fire orientation with us and start your life as a firefighter EMT or a firefighter paramedic. Speaking of orientation, we got a new hire class that have completed their time down here at the training center, and now they're out doing their ride time. I apologize, I don't have the list of names, but as you see these gentlemen out and about, welcome them to the department, and do what you can to help them get through their orientation process so we can get them out on the road. Another graduation coming up is the Integrity Scholarship Paramedic class on June 6th. This is the one that was the accelerated program through Polk State College. So as soon as those people graduate and become paramedics, they'll start work with us as full-time employees going straight into orientation. So that'll be another group coming out to help solve some of our staffing issues. A little update from training from Chief Johnson. There's a fire ops calendar. It's got all kinds of information in it. You need to add it to your Outlook web app, and it will help you keep track of the training that's going on and the other things that may require your unit to be relocated for maintenance or hose testing or training or whatever. So it's really good asset to have and to help you keep organized. If you got black bunker gear, you must attend a bailout training session. There's the information on the page there in front of you. There's a way to sign up for it on Target Solutions, and at the bottom you can see some dates specifically for B shift that are being scheduled and should be coming up shortly. So we need to get everybody through that important training. Last night, honor flight, we were very fortunate to be able to have Tower 33 come down and represent the department as those heroes came back from their visit to Washington. So hats off to Captain Saeed El Montemur, Gustavo Rodriguez, and Justin Ward on Tower 33 for coming down and representing the department on that. Also hats off to our community risk reduction folks who partnered with the American Red Cross on their Sound the Alarm campaign, where they were able to install visit 172 homes in Cypress Lakes, north of Providence there, and install about 300 new smoke alarms. And as you know, that's very important, and that's going to go a long way to saving lives and property. So great job by all with that program. There was a question about proposed stations that I got. One of them was Tenorock. I don't think we have a whole lot of specifics yet, other than we're kind of looking in the general area, but I don't have a timetable for that one. The ones I do know that we're working on are right in front of you. We've got Kathleen, which is going to replace Sleepy Hill. Boy Scout roads replacing both of the stations in the Nowcrest, the fire in the ambulance station. That one's going to be about 1,000 feet north of Highway 60, maybe a little further than that, maybe a quarter mile north of Highway 60 on Boy Scout Road. We're looking at one frostproof station to replace the two that are down there now. And I can't think of the name of the street it's going to be on, but it's near several of the little mobile home parks down there. Loftman, we're going to replace Station 20. We're looking at land across the street from Loftman Oaks Elementary. And Moore Road, which is a new station, in a partnership with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. They've donated land off of Moore Road, and that station is going to be replacing both Polk City and Providence. Almost to the end here. PIO wants to make sure that you send anything to him that you think might be news or social media worthy. We need to continue to get the good word out. If you've got access to a county camera, you can take pictures and send them to him that way. But more importantly, if you can get a hold of him before the event, he'll do his best to get there and cover it, or get one of the other POs to cover it, so we can have a nice professional appearance on our social media and our press releases. Command station visits are still going on. We were all assigned a certain number of stations and shifts to visit all 3 shifts at those stations. I can say it's been a real good experience for me. I've learned a lot. I've had a chance to talk with crews and listen and get some good ideas, and hear some of the daily problems they have to deal with. So we're taking a lot of notes, and we're going to compare notes when we get done with that and start addressing these problems. So look for us out there, and what's really helpful is what some of the stations do is they write a lot of these questions down before we get there. So that makes that visit very productive. That's it for this week. As always, if you've got questions, email Rick Parnell at polkcounty.net, or also feel free to reach out for me. We know it's tough. We know you guys are working a lot of hours and running a tremendous amount of calls and doing your absolute best for the citizens and visitors of Polk County, and we certainly do appreciate that. And we hope you continue to have a safe shift, and we'll see you around hopefully next week with another one of these. Goodbye for now.